All right. Hello, good afternoon, good morning. Shayna Hargens here with a SendOutCards training on holiday sending. Okay, so you're going to have your list. You're going to have maybe something you want to say in your card, and I'll give you ideas as we go. Okay, so as a SendOutCards user, you have an account. You have the ability to send multiple cards at a time to a group. Okay, so taking and even individually addressing the cards on the inside. Okay, so if it's addressed to Alyssa on the outside of the envelope, it'll be addressed to Alyssa on the inside of the card. Okay, so from there, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how to take a CSV file, a comma delimited file, something you can pull from your POS system, something you can pull from your phone contacts if you've got a lot of information under each contact, something you can pull just from, my first list was literally because my grandpa is very, I have words for it, right? But he has these lists of all these people and it's all in this chart and it's so beautiful, okay? So I literally took his Excel spreadsheet, turned it into a CSV file and saved it, right? So maybe you have someone in your family who already has a holiday list if you're doing this for the family side versus your clientele side, okay? So there's always a way to get a list. Otherwise, you can whip one together pretty quick, okay? So I'm going to share my screen and we're gonna pull out that, we're gonna download that CSV file. So in the SendOutCards world, this is your homepage, okay? So you've got your different types of cards you can send, or you can browse by scrolling down. You can heart your favorites, so you don't have to go through and find them again. I love it. And you have holidays, of course, Halloween is next, but this is sending your holiday cards now instead of later, right? So we'll get to the point where we actually are scheduling out this holiday card I'm going to create with you. So we're going to go to our relationships. And from here, we're going to import contacts. See this little button flashing right up here? Super simple. We are going to pull up that CSV file. So here I have one saved. This again is a practice run, right? So the Valley Bear Hunt. So I'm gonna open that one and it gives you a preview, okay? First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna match your columns. If your column heading says surname instead of last name, you'll match those up, okay? You have your company name, you have your address. If you have a second address column, you would match it up here as well. Your state, your zip code, your city, and then one thing you need in that CSV file is country, right? This system will mail something to anybody who can take US Postal Service. I have sent cards to the UK, to Taiwan, China, Switzerland, New Zealand, the list goes on, okay? So having that country column is a huge plus. You can also have a spouse column. Of course, company name, email, phone number. This can be your little black book, okay? Birthdays, anniversaries, all of that. When it comes to business, anniversaries can be when they started doing business with you, when they had that event with you, when they showed up at your door, whatever that is, okay? Amelia, wonderful. Hi, Amelia. We are recording here. I'm not sure if you're going to come in muted or not, but we're just going through this list of CSV files. Another important one is group, okay? So in your columns, if you add a group, they all go into the same group, so you can pull that list again, right? And you can send them a Earth Day card or a Mother's Day card, whatever this list is. You can even put them in different groups within the same CSV file, okay? Scroll down, next. So here I have one invalid record, okay? I got a little too excited and I put United States in one more row, okay? It's not going to download this row, not a big deal. I could always go back and say, ooh, I forgot to update that, or what have you. This is that preview session, okay? Let's see. I've got, and this is again, all preview, and then import, okay? I've only ever had it once actually scramble something. And again, you have this great preview. You go in, you make your adjustment, and it's there, okay? So then you'd push preview and it would all be there. So in my relationships, now I can search my groups and I can search just for the Valley Bear Hunt or whatever group it is. I can click that and then I can send them a campaign. Okay, we'll do that again here in a minute. We're going to actually create a campaign from scratch, a Christmas card from scratch. Let's see. It looks like, all right. All right, so then we have our campaigns button on the left. All right. So from here, you have your plus sign. We're going to create one from scratch because that's what you're going to be doing, right? So we have our plus sign. We're going to name this Holiday Cards Now. And actually, I have a message specifically for a group of people that I've met online exclusively in the last few months. Okay, so this is going to be holiday cards to my online friend groups. Okay, I have a couple because I like to section them off to different groups. Maybe they're celebrating different things or they're different types of people. Okay, so create campaign. And then simply add a card because it's blank, it's empty for now. Okay. I'm going to scroll back up here. I'm going to go to the holidays. I'm going to scroll down to some Christmas cards. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter. We're getting closer. Valentine's Day, Christmas. Okay, so everything with a human's face on it, you can replace with your own picture. Okay, so if this is your family Christmas card, if this is a picture of you and your staff, whatever that is, that can go in the place of anything that looks like a picture on any of these. It's called a photo drop card, okay? So I'm gonna do this one. I like that joy. You need more joy, right? So we're gonna customize that. And 2-panel is what I typically do, okay? I like the vertical ones because they stand. They sit on a mantle, they sit on a desk, they sit wherever you set them, okay? The horizontal ones, they kind of just go flat eventually. Little hack for you there. 2-panel card. We're just gonna do the standard paper. Satin is beautiful, pearl is beautiful. Do what you want. Pearl is very much, it's been in style for quite a few years. So step it up a notch for your Christmas cards if you want to, okay? So we've chosen what card we want. Now the inside is completely ours to do with what we want, okay? So the inside, I have a message that I pre-wrote because I can't think and talk at the same time if you don't know me by now. So I have it copied. In our column on the left, you have a big scroll bar. And that you can insert first name and spouse name. If they don't have a spouse, it just puts in the first name, okay? Copy my message in there. Mine's a little cheeky because we made it to Thanksgiving and now on to Christmas. Okay, that'll make a little more sense when I set my date onto when to send this. One more hack. If for some reason you choose not to digitize your own handwriting, envelope hand, this font here, is the same that's approved by the post office to be on the outside of the envelope. So you can be all matchy-matchy, okay? So I'm gonna scroll down to my font. So this is my handwriting. I don't care if you can't read it because it's mine. No. All right, so I have my message. It's gonna insert the name when I actually send it. Okay, I need to move my little happy little screen here so I can get to the back. So now the back is your branding. If this is going to your clients, definitely put your business card on the back. Put your phone number, put your picture, put your face, because they have to remember who you are, right? I like to put a little inspirational quote down there. Every few months I change it because something else inspires me. And then I just have that phone number on there. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that on there for this particular group because this is a bunch of people that I've met online that may or may not know what I do, but this is a card. The rest of it is about them. The back is a subtle reminder of who I am, right? So now I'm gonna add this to campaign. If you are, I'm gonna add this, if you are creating a branding on the back from scratch, you'll have an extra little button on this small left-hand column that says Save Layout, okay? So that'll be something that you can use in the future then. Okay, so now I have this card, but it says it's gonna send immediate, this little pink tag here, okay? So I'm gonna edit that and then move my little pictures, okay. So I have send delay in this column here. So I am going to send on a specific date, and it's going to be December 17th is a little late for me. So I'm gonna do the 6th, submit. So as I meet new people moving forward, I can send them my Christmas card today, and they're not going to get it until Christmas. Okay, take that off your shoulders. All right, I can add a gift, I can add brownies, I can add flying butterflies, little paper wound up butterflies. If you want to freak someone out, do that. Okay, so I've got my send delay in there. And it automatically updates, so that little column is good to go. I can exit out of that. Now I'm ready to send this, right? So I have it created, I have it preset. I'm gonna go back. I've got my little save button in the bottom, can't forget that. Okay, it's saved, I can get out of here. So like I said, we're gonna find our group, okay? So this particular card I wrote was for kind of my new friends, the friends that I haven't met in person, but I want to get to know better, that kind of thing, okay? So I can actually just search, and now I know some of you are in different Facebook groups, different Instagram followings, whatever it might be, right? Maybe you have different demographics, different kind of people. Okay, so I like to put mine in how I met them. So I have a Boss Babes group, okay? And that group is the people that I met in that Facebook group. Now that, I section them off that way because I talk to them differently than I do for a different group, right? Than I do for a BNI networking group or whatever. So I have them sectioned off as to where I met them, because of that. So if I type in boss, my Boss Babes group will come up, okay? So I have that one selected. Now I will hit campaign. Now I just have to find the card I just made. So this is my holiday card to online friends group. Okay. So I have my contacts selected. I have my holiday card campaign that I just created selected. I'm going to submit. I love that this is like all working quite well. I'm on satellite internet, so sometimes it's like, this is going to take a while. Okay, so I have 79 recipients in this group. Okay, so I'm going to kind of not show you that. But I have them selected. If for some reason I know someone's in another group, maybe I'll delete them from this, right? And make that note to put them in a different group. I'd probably do that before I got to this point, right? Manage that group. But I have 79 people in that group. So if I scroll up here, this is what I'm sending. I'm sending that card I just created. And it's sending, if you see the blue button here, on December 6th. Okay. I actually just now let my system package expire. So I'm at $1.75 plus postage on my unlimited subscription. Okay, so it's going to calculate that for me here. So I'm going to be ready to send. It's going to give me my checkout screen. So this is 79 cards at $1.75 plus postage is $1.81. And I don't have to go to the post office. I don't have to fight lines. I don't have to think about it when I'm thinking about 7 other holiday events, whether it's in person or online. It's done. It's out of my mind. It's set it and forget it. And they're not going to get it till Christmas when I intend for them to get it. Okay. So that's it, you guys. Like, that is how easy it can be to send all of your cards at once, whatever it is, whatever the occasion is, right? Section out your groups. Set a meeting with me. I can help you decide how to section out those different groups. Maybe it's different industries that you deal with. Whatever it is, I'd love to have that conversation with you. I just think this system has so much more to offer, even than just sending holiday cards. So I'll talk to you all soon.